this, eliminating these race-based districts, and also possibly a census. But first, talk about your analysis of the redrawing of the maps in Texas, and let's go more broadly.
Sure. So, the plan is to get 5 additional seats. I think Abbott has recently threatened that they're going to go for an additional 3 if the Democrats won't return. I do think one of the undertold stories of all of this is that the Texas House Speaker, Dustin Burrows, had everyone in the chamber with the map out of committee already about 2 weeks ago on Wednesday, not last Wednesday, the Wednesday before, I believe. And he allowed them to adjourn to go meet with Hakeem Jeffries, knowing that they were going to leave. So they could have voted on it that night. The Austin establishment there allowed this to happen, allowed Democrats to leave. And now they're putting forward all of these various threats on, withholding pay. Of course, Dustin Burrows, the speaker, said that they're not going to electronically submit their pay for the special session, that they will have to come back and collect those in person. Well, why are they paying them anyways? They're not even doing simple things like taking away their parking spots, which they could do. They're not removing their chairmanships, which they could do. They've put forward arrest warrants, but they have not really been effectuated. There's some, thinking that that's moving forward. And of course, Governor Abbott has threatened to, render these seats vacant, but he's doing so through a court process instead of just unilaterally doing it. And our analysis is that Governor Abbott, it's empirically clear what's going on here. They're abandoning their seats. He should just declare them vacant, which would immediately establish quorum, and then they could vote on the maps and pass them. Absent that, if this gets drawn out, I think that the way that we need to handle Texas is that the DOJ and DC, the Trump administration, sues Texas. Attorney General Ken Paxton in Texas can then enter into a consent decree with the DOJ, effectively affirming the maps. And so I think that the DOJ should have that in the back of their minds. If Governor Abbott is not going to be more aggressive on this, if they're just going to kind of punt this around and play games and then just hope that Democrats come back, well, we can't wait months. We need this to move forward. We need to start planning for the next midterm. Primary elections will be based off of these maps. So there's a lot riding on this, but there's a lot more that could be done to get this map through the finish line.
Yeah. Look.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.